The last thing I wanted to talk about is capital assets. Now, if you go to this sample company's trial balance, you'll see that they have some capital assets up here in the balance sheet, which is actually, this is the trial balance. You can also get a balance sheet, which is just your assets and liabilities. And then you can also get your, your profit and loss standard. So you can look at it by the month, last a week, a month, a year, whatever time frame suits you. But anyway, so back to capital assets. If you buy something like such as a computer or something with a large value to it, you wouldn't set it up as an expense because it lasts more than 1 year. So the rule of thumb is if it costs more than, say, $500 and it's going to last you more than a year, you should be setting it up as a capital asset, which is basically gets depreciated year after year. It's different rates for different items, such as computer equipment depreciates at 30%. Vehicles, if you already have a vehicle when you start your company, your accountant would have to set up the net book value of that vehicle and then also take out the personal use of that vehicle and set up the opening value of the company vehicle at the beginning of your year. So that would be an accounting entry, and it's a good idea to set that up with your accountant because it can get a little complicated. So anything else in here like inventory and things like that, accounts receivable, that won't play a part because you don't keep inventory and you don't have any customers per se. So that pretty much takes care of the other things I wanted to mention. The only other thing left to talk about is your backup. So I would recommend backing up at least once a week because it doesn't take that long, and it's a good way to have peace of mind because QuickBooks can't run. You can't just copy and paste it onto another computer. You have to have it in a backup state before you can move it around and use it or restore it. So you would just go create backup, and I always go local backup first, and then you choose where you want it to go. So if you want it to go into my documents, somewhere where you'll remember where it is, my documents, and then maybe backups, QB backups, something like that. And then I usually have a date, like I'll just put in like 12/1/15 or something like that. And then I would just click OK. So, and I always have complete verification, which makes sure that your company file is not corrupt. And so then that backup will be in a file, and then you can always restore it if your computer crashes and you have to reload QuickBooks. At least you have a current backup, because the worst thing is having to re-enter everything twice. And then if you want to get restore a backup, you just go to Open Company or Restore, and you go down to Restore and just follow the bouncing ball, and then you can restore a backed up copy to overwrite your existing or to set up a new company under a different name or so on. So definitely recommend doing a backup, especially if you've just put in a lot of entries, a lot of information. You want to save that, and then once you've got it in a file folder in your documents, then you can just right click and then copy, and you can paste it into onto like a zip drive, or you can put it in your Dropbox or any type of other online backup program so that you have it off-site as well. Again, just for peace of mind, if something horrible should happen, at least you have an off-site backup that you can restore and then just carry on as usual. So thank you for listening. I hope this has been clear. and I hope this helps you with your bookkeeping. This is the first of our series of tutorials, and I've tried to cover everything as best as possible, but we will be maybe updating a few things if need be, and we will let you know if there's been any updates or any new videos added to our series. And thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day.